with Patrick Stroupe here at the in North St. Louis County after the 20K that Missouri Baptist coach Tishana put on. And Patrick Stroupe, the Armstrong, Missouri native and former Fayette High School and Central Methodist distance runner turned superstar racewalker. Tell me, I know last time we spoke, 2012 trials, you were getting ready to go out and then had an incident with a dog and milk bottle that messed up your foot and ankle and kind of canceled plans for the 2012 trials. But tell me what it was like. I know you went up there and watched. Tell me what it was like watching as those guys battled for.
It was a different type feeling.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the race. It was kind of fun to actually. I've never been to a walk in the U.S. where I wasn't competing.
Yeah.
So it was nice to watch in that sense, but otherwise it was just kind of like, I'm here, I got the tickets.
Yeah.
I got free tickets to watch all the races. I might as well go watch it.
Was it hard to watch though, and thinking, man, I should be in there?
Yes and no. I probably wouldn't have won the race, so it wasn't that bad. On me, and the kid who won definitely deserved to go.
Yeah.
Trevor worked hard, and he was a good representative for the U.S.
Yeah.
And did a good job with it.
But bounce back, how long did it take to recover from that and get training again?
Probably 3 months or so I took off.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that long, month and a half, and then I was back at it.
Yeah.
And things went decent for me last year, set a PR again. Everything until the last race went fairly well for me.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me what races start? What, February was that?
I had a good race early in the year, like March in California, and I set a personal best there by like 20, 30 seconds.
In the 20K?
In the 20K.
How fast was that?
It'd be, I think it was 26:20s.
1:26:20.
Yeah, or maybe 1:25 something. I'm not exactly sure.
Sure.
I don't usually pay attention.
Yeah. And then let's see. Then that qualify you for, were the World Cup trials later on?
No,
then? Or?
We had that was trials for the Pan Am Cup, and we went to Guatemala and did the Pan Am Cup there. I went down and it was a decent race, nothing to shout about, but it was okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, where was that at?
It was Guatemala City, Guatemala.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
And then the next U.S. competition, nationals, 20K in Des Moines.
Yep. 20K in Des Moines. It was awful for me. We had a 4-hour rain delay, and I just didn't do things right, and I blew up big time and got third. I led the whole race until 1,200 to go. It was just awful. I wanted to be put out of my misery.
Yeah.
With 2 laps to go, I wanted somebody to shoot me really bad, and it wasn't going to happen. So, it's a good experience to have and to
learn from.
I learned a lot about what not to do.
Yeah. So
there's always that. Yeah.
Did you mental or physical breakdown, or just lost of focus? What?
Yeah. I felt like my energy was just gone.
Yeah.
And I know I should have been able to go faster, but I just could not make myself go.
Yeah. And tell me about today. I know they loved having you here, and this.
Yeah.
Coach Hannah said that this is probably the last point that you could do this and be ready for the rest of your training. And
it was a very good event. Really appreciate Tish putting this on at MBU. It was a great course and a beautiful day. It was cold, but it was perfect for me.
Right.
And then, I'm doing a 50K in a month in Florida. So this is kind of a good thing to get me excited, a good tempo workout for the 50K. Training's been going okay, not that great. I'm in good shape running-wise, but my walking hasn't been probably where it should be. So it was good to see that I could come out here and put down a decent time. Nothing to shout about, but it was okay.
Yeah. What is that, 50K? Is that a qualifier for?
Yeah, it'll be for World Cup next. There's a Racewalk World Cup next year in China.
Okay.
So the 50K will qualify me for that, and it's also the U.S. Championship this year.
Okay.
Because they skipped it. It's usually early in the year, and they skipped it and put it to the end of the year. So it'd be in our base period.
Tell me how 50K. What's a good time in that?
Anything close to 4 hours will put you on teams.
Yeah.
And then it'll get you, if you can walk that consistently, it'll get you top 20, top 30 in the world. But if you want to be competing at a world level, you need to be walking under 350 consistently.
Yeah.
And to be top 3 podium types, you got to be 140s low.
Yeah.
Or pushing under 340.
Yeah.
Because those guys are crazy.
Yeah, that's just, what's that like mentally and physically to be pushing yourself for that long?
I don't know. I've done 2 of them, but I've never pushed all the way through.
Yeah.
The guys who are good just talk about, you break it down every K, you focus on something different, you switch it up every K. Okay, my head's good, my arms, my legs, and every K you just think about something else.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the race, think about your heart rate. Can't think about the finish until you're there.
Yeah. I know both Nick and Alex were wearing heart rate monitors. Do you wear?
No,
Okay.
they always tell me I'm going too slow when I'm working out, so I quit wearing one. I just kind of like to feel myself.
Yeah, yeah. And what's I think the mental part of it's so big that you've got to have a lot of that in training. Do you have specific workouts where you're just testing your mind and pushing yourself to feel that pain and fight through it, or?
Yeah, like last weekend I did a 3-hour walk just on a 3K loop by my house back and forth, and I kind of went 2 hours at a decent pace and then 1 hour a little faster than race pace, just to kind of get myself the feel of, okay, I'm tired and I still got to go.
Right.
And you do stuff like that quite often, trying to finish hard after you're already tired.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, finish up here. Obviously, you said when is the 50K Worlds in China?
That'll be next late spring.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly.
May,
May, April, something like that.
Okay. Will you try to make both the 20K and the 50K teams?
I'll go to the 20K trials for sure. I haven't decided exactly what I'd rather do. I'm thinking, since there isn't a World Champs this year, about maybe doing the 50K all year, or at least until then, because I need the base mileage anyway.
Sure.
And then I'll still have time to cut down for the 20Ks at U.S. Championships.
And those aren't held same day, same race, are they?
No.
Okay.
You can double, but it's not recommended.
But I mean, it's not the same the line and the gun. I mean.
No.
Okay.
They have. There's not many people who double at World Cup because it's a 3-day event.
Okay.
So, it's a 2-day event usually. So the 50K is one day, the 20K is the next.
Yeah.
Some folks do it, but I think they pick one to race and then the other one's a workout. You can double in the Olympics a little easier because they're usually a week
right.
apart.
Yeah. So I still haven't really, heard a good excuse why you wouldn't double. I mean, what's the deal here?
Well, 32 miles is a little ways.
Yeah.
And
then turning back the next day.
And then turn around and doing 12 faster. I don't know. Not my idea of fun.
Yeah.
But some people, hey, you got it. Go for it.
Yeah. And lastly, tell me just what it's like, and for young people that obviously, I know Nick especially, it sounds like he's real excited to help grow the sport and push. Any thoughts and what advice would you give to young runners that are young people that have never even heard of race walking, and you had a successful, career, and now you running career, and now you've turned to this and had great success.
Well, I wasn't
traveled the world.
I wasn't that great of a runner. I was decent, but I'm a fairly good athlete.
Sure.
I'm coordinated and all that. So, if you've got a bit of ability, why not give it a shot? The U.S. is weak in race walking.
Sure.
You can make teams, and I've been 6 or 7 different countries. I've been to Russia twice. I'm probably going to go to China.
Yeah.
And it's worth it. We're we're all weird, but we're kind of fun to hang out
with,
I think.
Sure.
So we always have a good time.
Yeah, and the scholarships available at the NAI level.
Yep, you can get scholarships pretty easily if you can just show you know how to do it and you're willing to work hard.
Right, right. Well, do you ever, into practice or during practice or lay in bed, dream that, someday I think, might have the chance to be maybe just the second, I believe, American ever to Columbia's Larry Young and earn one of those Olympic medals?
Oh, yeah,
You let that dream slip into your head every once in a while?
You kind of got to say, why am I doing this if not,
Sure.
Okay, it'd be cool to be an Olympian, but if you want to go to the Olympics, why not go hard?
Yeah.
Try and win. I don't know if I'd ever be at that level, but, if I'm going to shoot high, why not all the way,
Yeah. And do you you've met Larry, or do you know him?
I've met him
Okay.
once. I wouldn't say I know him all that well.
Sure,
But
sure.
I know of him and what he's done. And people from Columbia always tell me about it.
Yeah.
They see me walking. They say, yeah, I remember back in the 80s there was some guy walking 60s or back in the 70s walking
Yeah.
all over town.
All over.
We'd see him. And just different stories from setting like 50K records indoors on a dirt track in Columbia,
Oh
like
my
100
gosh.
laps, and they'd switch directions halfway through the race, and just disgusting. And good
Oh,
times too.
yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with these
That's
people?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I believe you guys are both kind of in the same profession. If I don't believe he's obviously a big sculptor guy, and I believe you're in the metal works type of.
No, I just screw around. I'm a farmer, and now that I got a sugar mama, I'm just training. So
Right.
I mean, no, I'm not even anywhere close to Larry's level of anything.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
but there's hope. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
But and wife Jessica, is she from
Yeah,
the
she's
area,
from
Armstrong or
We're
Fayette?
she's from Fayette.
Okay.
We went to the same high school. She was 2 years younger than me.
Okay.
And something wrong with her. I don't know what, but she got stuck with me.
Man,
She's my training partner. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, sure appreciate the time, and congrats, and good
Thank
luck, and stay healthy, and hopefully a lot more great things to come from you. We
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
very much.
All right.
Yep.